The early months of the 2024 to 2025 NBA season painted a grim picture for the Golden State Warriors. A franchise accustomed to championship parades found itself struggling, mired in inconsistency. Head coach Steve Kerr openly stated they were dead in the water, a stark admission of the deep-seated issues plaguing the once dominant squad. The wins were infrequent, the losses mounted, and the team languished below the .500 mark. This wasn't just a temporary slump, it felt more profound, more systemic. The fluid ball movement, the joyous energy, the defensive tenacity that had defined their championship runs seemed to have evaporated. Opponents were no longer intimidated, and close games often slipped through their fingers. The on-court product often reflected this internal turmoil. Offensive sets would break down, leading to contested shots and uncharacteristic turnovers. Defensively, rotations were a step slow, and the communication breakdowns were evident. Continuing down the same path was not an option if they harbored any aspirations of returning to contention. The team needed more than just minor adjustments. It required a significant shakeup to reignite the competitive fire. Amidst this challenging period, a pivotal conversation took place within the Warriors' front office. In February 2025, as the trade deadline loomed, General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. stepped forward with a bold proposal. He suggested that the Warriors make a concerted effort to acquire Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat. Dunleavy's recommendation was rooted in first-hand experience and a deep understanding of Butler's unique qualities as a player and competitor. Dunleavy had been Butler's teammate for 3 years with the Chicago Bulls. He vouched for Butler unequivocally, describing him to Kerr and the Warriors' decision-makers as a gamer and a hell of a player. The proposition to trade for a player of Butler's stature, especially mid-season, was significant, carrying both immense potential and inherent risks. Butler was known for his strong personality and his demanding nature, attributes that had, at times, led to friction in previous situations. Dunleavy's confidence in Butler's character and his fit within the Warriors' established culture was a key factor in moving the idea forward. He saw Butler not just as a star, but as a transformative presence who could redefine the team's identity and reignite their championship aspirations. When Mike Dunleavy Jr. brought the idea of trading for Jimmy Butler to Steve Kerr, the Warriors' head coach found himself at a crossroads. The team was undeniably struggling, and his own words about being dead in the water underscored the urgency of the situation. Despite this, Kerr admitted that he didn't know Butler's game that well. However, Kerr's respect for Dunleavy's judgment and the dire circumstances the team faced made him receptive. He confessed, "We needed a change," and that sentiment overrode any initial unfamiliarity with the finer points of Butler's game. The Warriors needed a jolt, a new voice, a different kind of energy, and Butler represented a powerful possibility for that transformation. Ultimately, Kerr's willingness to embrace the trade for Jimmy Butler was a testament to his leadership and his unwavering commitment to winning. The coach saw the bigger picture. The Warriors were not just adding a player, they were making a statement that they were not content with their current trajectory. The news of Jimmy Butler's trade to the Golden State Warriors in February 2025 sent ripples throughout the NBA. For a team that had seemed to be drifting, this was a decisive, almost shocking move. As Butler prepared to don the blue and gold, a significant vote of confidence came from Miami Heat coach Erik Spoelstra. Shortly after the trade was finalized, Spoelstra reached out to Steve Kerr with a simple message: "He's going to be great for you." This endorsement from Butler's longtime coach in Miami carried considerable weight with Kerr. Butler's arrival was met with a mixture of excitement and curiosity by the Warriors faithful and the broader NBA community. At 35, he was a seasoned veteran, bringing a wealth of playoff experience and a reputation for being one of the league's fiercest competitors. His style of play, physical, intelligent, and often unglamorous, was a departure from the Warriors' traditional aesthetic, but it was precisely what many felt the team needed. The initial integration process was remarkably smooth, with Butler quickly showing a willingness to adapt and connect with his new teammates and coaching staff. Once Jimmy Butler stepped onto the court in a Warriors uniform, the impact was immediate and palpable. In his initial stretch with Golden State, leading up to and through the playoffs, Butler averaged a solid 17.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game. Beyond the box score, Butler's presence fundamentally altered the Warriors' on-court demeanor and execution. His relentless energy, defensive intensity, and knack for making crucial plays in critical moments provided a much-needed jolt. Steve Kerr, who initially confessed to not knowing Butler's game intimately, quickly became a convert. "You watch him, and once you see him every day, you realize why he's so good," Kerr remarked, highlighting the subtle yet profound ways Butler influenced the game. This immediate on-court synergy was a testament to Butler's adaptability and the coaching staff's ability to quickly incorporate his unique skill set into their schemes. Jimmy Butler's true value to the Golden State Warriors crystallized during the 2025 NBA playoffs. While the team's journey ultimately concluded in the Western Conference semifinals, his performance throughout the postseason was nothing short of inspirational. He elevated his game, demonstrating the leadership and tenacity that had defined his career. His presence transformed the Warriors from a team struggling for an identity into a legitimate threat in the highly competitive West. In the crucible of playoff basketball, Butler's experience and unwavering composure shone brightly. He consistently took on the toughest defensive assignments while still shouldering a significant offensive load. His ability to perform under pressure, to make the right play in clutch situations, and to rally his teammates was invaluable. The series against the Timberwolves, though ending in defeat, showcased Butler's indomitable spirit. He battled relentlessly, leaving everything on the floor each night. This playoff performance, even in a series loss, solidified his place as a cornerstone of the team. The impact Jimmy Butler had on the Golden State Warriors extended far beyond his impressive statistics or his on-court heroics. His influence permeated the locker room, fostering a renewed sense of accountability and professionalism. Steve Kerr was quick to praise Butler's character, describing him as a model citizen and an amazing guy to coach. Butler's ability to mesh with his new teammates was remarkable. He wasn't an outsider trying to impose his will. Rather, he became an integral part of the group, earning their respect through his work ethic and his genuine approach. Kerr noted how easily Butler communicated with everyone, from the established veterans to the younger players on the roster. This positive influence created a more cohesive and focused locker room environment. Kerr even drew parallels between Butler's impact and that of another beloved Warriors figure, Andre Iguodala. Like Iguodala, Butler understood the nuances of the game, the importance of every possession, and the value of making his teammates better. This Butler effect was about raising the collective standard, challenging his teammates to be better by setting an example of relentless effort and dedication. Recognizing the profound and immediate impact Jimmy Butler had on the team's performance and overall morale, the Golden State Warriors moved swiftly to secure his services for the foreseeable future. In a clear demonstration of their belief in him as a cornerstone player, the organization signed Butler to a significant contract extension in February 2025, shortly after his acquisition. The deal was reportedly a 2-year extension worth a substantial $111 million, a figure that reflected his value to the team and his status as an elite player in the league. This contract extension effectively locks Butler in with the Warriors through the 2026 to 2027 NBA season. For a player at age 35, receiving such a commitment speaks volumes about the trust the Warriors' front office and coaching staff have in his ability to continue performing at a high level and to lead the team. It signaled that his arrival was not merely a desperate late-season gamble, but a strategic move designed to reshape the team's competitive window. The financial commitment also sent a strong message to the fan base and the rest of the league. The Warriors were serious about contending for championships again, and Jimmy Butler was central to those plans. For Butler, signing the extension represented a commitment to a new chapter in his storied career, with a franchise renowned for its winning culture and strong leadership. With Jimmy Butler firmly entrenched in the Golden State Warriors lineup and locker room, a palpable sense of optimism now pervades the organization. The team that Steve Kerr described as dead in the water just a few short months prior has been thoroughly revitalized, infused with a new energy and a sharpened competitive edge, largely thanks to Butler's arrival. Kerr and the entire Warriors organization are looking towards the future with renewed hope, anticipating that Butler's veteran presence, fiery spirit, and proven leadership will continue to elevate the team's performance and aspirations. The acquisition of Butler is now widely viewed as a pivotal moment, a turning point that has set the Warriors on a decidedly positive trajectory. His ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor, coupled with his invaluable playoff experience, provides Golden State with a dynamic weapon they sorely lacked. The prospect of a full training camp and an entire season with Butler integrated into their system offers tantalizing possibilities for how much further this team can grow and what heights they might reach. The Warriors are no longer just hoping to make the playoffs. With Butler on board, they are once again thinking about championship contention. The bold move to acquire Jimmy Butler has paid immediate dividends, transforming a struggling squad into a re-energized contender, promising an exciting new chapter for the franchise.